the AirPods out. What in the hell just happened? Oh, I look like an egghead. Let me get a hat on, y'all. Then I got some stuff I want to show you, and yes, we will go out, and maybe we'll get an elevator or two, but I need a hat. I don't care what kind of hat. I don't care what color hat. I just need a hat. Okay, I desperately need a hat. This is not good. It is indecent exposure for me to be without a hat. Is there one in my grip? I don't know where here's a hat. This'll work. This'll work. At least it won't be indecent exposure once I get this on. There, I have a hat on. I just cannot be seen without a hat on. So, yeah. Anyway, I must apologize for being absent for so long, but a little bit I'll tell you what's been going on. I'm sure you all know I'm working on a documentary. And last week, the film crew was here, and I basically was spending all my time with them, and when I wasn't with them, I was at work. But in the past couple weeks, oh, cool, Paducah. Hey, Jay. In the past couple weeks, I've developed, I don't know if this is a healthy or unhealthy obsession, but I've got my old Digicams out. We have the TX10, the T900, almost had a domino effect here, the TX20, and I made an almost $400 mistake on eBay, but I bought a TX30. This thing is still brand new in the box. Okay, what's going on with my chat? I don't know I can't scroll it. It won't let me scroll. Wonderful. I'm going to have to figure out what's going on with Streamlabs. But I bought one of these new in the box, and I will be making a video unboxing it and demonstrating it. Of course, you may have seen this on my YouTube channel before, but I also have this thing new in the box. Let me see if I can do anything about this chat to where it takes up more of the screen. Let me see if I can edit this. I probably can't do it during the stream. Let me see if I can figure it out. Themes. Let's see here. I absolutely hate this program. I want to be able to have more of the chat up. Live. Let's see here. How do I edit it? Default, live, X. Let me try to edit my things. Edit. No, I don't want to edit that. Cancel. I'm sure I'll figure it out. Let's see here. What is this? That's the end button. I just need to, let's see here. Themes. Streaming settings. No, that's not it. I don't know if you can see me while I'm working on this. Themes. Where's the ones I have? I give up. Screens. Let's see here. Here we go. Live. Now I can make the chat bigger. There we go. Save. Got it. Let me see if that... Oh, now I can see the chat. Now I can scroll the chat. Okay, there we go. Now I can go back and read the chat. Oh, it's just about elevators. I got it fixed. I can actually see the chat, but... Okay, channel members have already gotten to see this, but how would you like to see a video that I filmed on the TX10 today? How would y'all like to see that? And then we'll go out for a little bit. Then we will go out for a little while. Let's turn to the computer here. All right. right, this right now, if you're a channel member, you already got to see this. Hey, Chase, how you doing? We're just going to go out for a drive. Let me put this to where I can play it, and then y'all can watch this. The iPhone 15 Pro Max, one of the latest, greatest camera phones. Takes 4K HDR video, which is quite stunning. But I think we're going to slip into something a little more retro. Yes, the TX10. One of my favorite cameras I've ever used on this channel, along with the T900. So let's take it out on an adventure. This was all shot on the TX10 except for the first few seconds. Nasty Nathaniel, thank you for coming on. I'm feeling a little bit hungry. Let's stop and get some food. We even have a food review in this video. Alright, we got 2 6-piece chicken nuggets here. Each of these 6 pieces is about a little over 250 calories. So I'm eating under 600 calories for this lunch. They're out of barbecue sauce, so we're going to dip these in honey mustard. Before we eat them, look at this golden tasty
Sadly, the
goodness.
Ford Ranger's in the scrapyard.
Dip it in the honey mustard. And now we're going to take a bite. Delicious as always. Now, let's go ride some elevators.
Asheville's awesome. Me and Zach are going there soon.
I wonder if this looks familiar. Alright, this is one of Park Roanoke's most underappreciated elevators.
Oh, I miss my Cadillac so bad.
Elevator. And this is a Relay Logic Dover Trash. We'll go up to the 5th floor now.
I'll be honest, I love the way my voice sounds on this old camera. And the funny thing is, I could use the TX10 to run this channel today. The quality is still good enough. We're going to take the T900 on an adventure in the coming weeks. That white balance, though.
It has some very interesting logic. Now let's go back down to 1.
Everyone at Evie's is good.
Cab view while we're down here. And unfortunately, all the numbers are burned out.
The problem with T1 videos is YouTube won't, the file format is hard to convert.
Here we go.
Yep, I got it in an antique mall. I love my Avalon the best.
White balance is having a hard time with that window. All right, now we'll go back down to 1, and that'll be it.
I honestly don't know if my TX10 is still waterproof. I'm going to show it to you close up here in a minute, and you can see how damaged it is. Not right now. Nothing's getting modded now. I'll be on here for a while with you guys.
Incredibly well for what it is. There it goes.
What the heck? Hold on.
Go to the Market Square walkway. All right, people, here we are at the Market Square.
The oldest digital camera I own is my PDC 640, which I got in 2000, I think.
Walkway. Let's go inside.
I had to mute the audio a little bit because of the wind.
All right, there's the elevator. But since Elevators is all about being healthy, we're going to run up the steps first.
Oh, you're about to see how it's doing.
All right, there it is.
It still works, but it doesn't take video.
Let's go down to 1. The doors will sit open forever, which gives us time to get a cab view.
Awesome. Chase Ray.
Apart from this door timer, the elevator runs fantastic. While we're waiting, there goes a train. Two hours later.
Oh, James, good to see you, buddy. All right, get ready for the main part of this video. This door stays open for about a minute before it closes.
Finally. And this brings us to our final destination. That's right, the beautiful Hotel Roanoke. It's been a long time since we filmed here. And these elevators, as you can see, have been upgraded. Wow, they did a good job on this cab. And I always come in the wrong side. Let's go to S.
Level. Going up.
Go up to 6.
This is actually a really good mod. This is a fantastic mod, and I got to meet the techs. Hey, deal with me.
6th floor.
We're at 6.
Going down.
For the third time, let's try go back down to S. They did a beautiful, beautiful job on these elevator cabs. I love the C.J. Anderson buttons.
S. Level.
We're at S. Now let's go back up to the lobby.
I just wish the
This
TX10
is
had a little
Elmwood.
bit of better image stabilization. Yes, the cabs have been redone.
I like the voice. Here we are in the lobby. Now watch this. Now this elevator over here is actually not being decommissioned. This elevator is actually being modernized. All right, this is elevator number 2, and the car that my buttons came from. Go up to 7. Now we're going to go back to the lobby. As you can see, they did a beautiful job on this renovation. And I absolutely love these C.J. Anderson buttons.
Yeah, it's hot here too. This isn't
We're not
Otis.
going back down to S because these things are incredibly busy.
Okay, what is going on here? I've had trouble with YouTube playing videos before.
This is the beautiful Hotel Roanoke's lobby. They did a great job on this elevator mod. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, now that was a fun adventure. I just love shooting with my old Digicams. Now, where did my TX10 go? I just had the thing. Oh, there it is. It's sitting over there. Hi, guys. I must say, what a fun time that was. There is just something so nostalgic about using these old, now archaic Digicams. And I'm going to tell you something. These things are becoming very popular, especially among Gen Z. Specifically, these older cameras with CCD sensors, which unfortunately this TX10 does not have. It still has a CMOS sensor. I think the reason that people like me and so many others are starting to become attached to our older cameras is it's not so much the camera itself, but the memories we made with the camera. Because your keys, your wallet, stuff like that is always on you, but it's like in your pocket, it's put away. You don't really make any memories with those. Whereas your camera, the camera has like a totally human element to it. It's an inanimate object, yes. Your camera is the one thing that's there when you're making your special memories. The wedding, newborn births, birthday parties, Christmas, vacation, and in my case, elevators. This Sony CyberShot TX10 that I'm talking to you guys through right now, I have made so many memories with. It's got so many battle scars from being dropped, smashed, used, and it's held up. I don't think it's so much the camera itself, the memories that I've made with this camera, and every time I pick it up and use it, I'm just taken back to those memories. If you have an old drawer where you may have stored away one of these old digital cameras, take it out, dust it off, try to charge it up. Go out and make some memories. Another lure of these Digicams is you don't get the instant gratification out of them you get like with a cell phone. You get a little preview on a teeny screen. You have to wait till you get to your computer to be able to do anything with that image. You're not connected. You're actually thinking about the photo or video you're taking. It's not about, let's snap this and put it on Instagram. It's like, let's snap this and then we get to enjoy it later. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed this little adventure. And remember, Diesel Ducey is a real live train engine. And yes, I got on eBay and I've bought some more vintage digital cameras. I plan on doing more of a review style in the videos of the cameras I bought. But these old cameras, such as the T1, the TX100V, the T900, this camera, the ones that I actually own, oh, we're going to be seeing them come out from time to time. So let me know in the comments below what you thought about this video. Do you want me to do more like it? Because I sure had a lot of fun shooting it. With that being said, until next time, bye y'all. And now it's time for the classic Diesel DC lens cover snap. The video's over. Oh, but it doesn't have to be. I figured if you were able to sit through that little speech of mine, you should be treated to another elevator on the TX10. We're going to ride the Schindler 330A here in my building. This thing actually
I briefly used my iPod Touch, but the camera on that was crap.
Here we're at 4, now we'll go back down to 1.
Yep, they do have sugar.
There, now this time for real. The video's over. Hope you all enjoyed watching it, and that will be it. Uh-oh, the video's over. But it doesn't have to be. You can always watch more, and you know what to do. And don't forget to subscribe and light up that bell. Until next time, bye y'all.
All right, that was fun.
This is Andrea Sanchez.
I want my
Let's.
gun.
This is someone else's video. Don't want to get a copyright claim. But yeah, like I said, and you channel members, YouTube. Let me get into the Creator Studio real quick. You channel members get to see the entire thing behind the scenes. If you're a channel member, I'm not going to play it because this is for members only, but you get to see the fully unedited version of this video, complete with all the noise in the car at normal speed. YouTube has not been working right lately. So yeah, another reason you should join this channel. 1, you get early access. And 2, any videos like this that I edit, I dump the raw files up to where you guys can watch the video with no edits except for the cuts and maybe an intro and outro. But yeah, and after I get off this live stream, I'm going to work on some YouTube because I hate to say this, I'm out of content. That's why there was not a video produced today. I'm out of content. I mean, not backlog content. I'm out of scheduled content. So you channel members, today and tomorrow, you're going to get dumped with early access stuff. And to join the channel, let me go to my channel here. Hold on. Let me switch the camera. There should be a join button. Let me switch to commodes real quick, and I'll show you what it looks like. Switch account, commodes. See, like next to the subscribe button, there's a join button, and you would just click this. Okay, where's that noise coming from? Oh, I need to update this. I need to update this. Either do this one, this is the one size fits all membership. Do not subscribe to the higher tiers. But just click the join button. It's right next to the subscribe button. Speaking of commodes, I need to see how commodes is doing. Not well. Really? Am I out of content on this channel too? Oh no, 2 days ago. I've got some stuff scheduled out on commodes. I have not been on this channel in a while.
At Planet Fitness, $10 just became more valuable than ever. Join the judgment-free zone today.
All right, we are in an apartment building in Söderhamn. I hope I said it right. Sweden. And this is in the laundry room of the apartment building. We're going to take a look at the bathroom here. Here's the sink. There I am. That's cute. And over here is the commode. We'll do the big flush.
Oh wait,
pretty good flush.
someone said
That'll be it.
$10. Hold on, let me see. Did I get a super chat, y'all? I am in the let's see. Well, thank you. I will definitely display them. St. Louis will probably be in the fall. But anyway, guys, I'm kind of bored. Do y'all want to go out? Y'all want to leave the apartment? Let me log back into my Diesel Doocy account. Commodes is going to hit 40,000 subs here soon. Well, thank you for the super chat. Let me see something here. Make sure all my pictures are hidden. It should be hidden. The TX10 actually still takes a good picture. I took these earlier today. That's... I have YouTube Premium. I don't have it on commodes, though. I actually took these on the TX10 today. There's Zach. You know what's funny? Look at the date on this picture. I'm going to show you how long it's been since I've last used that camera. Hold on. Look at the date. Almost 10 years. This camera has sat for almost 10 years. Almost 10 years this poor camera sat. And now it's out again, seeing new life. Yes, I got this at an antique mall. And I have a Kansas Turnpike one in the trunk of my car that I bought at the same place. Let me grab a vape and then we'll get out of here. Let's see, is this one full? Let me fill it up. Would y'all... Okay, we'll look at the TX10. We'll get a close look at it. All of my old daily drivers are... Okay, this is the T900. As you can tell, it's definitely got some damage to it. I don't know if you can see all the dents on it. I'm trying to... This guy has definitely seen some better days, but it used to go everywhere with me. Here is the TX10. As you can see, the TX10 definitely has some scars too. And the battery doors on the TX10 and TX20 are really terrible. I had to put crazy glue around that to strengthen it. But the screen on this thing is kind of... I didn't have a screen protector on it back then. As you can see, the screen is kind of scratched up. The front of the camera is dented up. This thing has been dropped, sat on, crushed, you name it. And this thing is a real trooper. The only problem with the TX10 is it is so slow. Say I want to record a video. Look at this. Look on the screen. See that? See the sign through my camera? Watch. Oh, I got to wait for that stupid thing to come up. Watch how long it takes for this thing to start recording a video. I press the button now. Takes 6 seconds to start recording a video. It's just a very slow camera. Whereas the TX20 is basically the same thing as the TX10, except it's a hell of a lot faster. Watch this. Once I clear that screen, watch this. Less than a second. All right, someone's texting me. Let's see here. Oh my God. The stupid chat is showing up on... Okay. Thank you. I'm going to have to get in here and see. All right, I'm going to have to get in the settings here. Let me go on. Thank you for bringing that up because the chat should not be visible on the screen. All right, let me see if I can fix this. This may take a few minutes here. I've had to do this before. It pisses me off, but I'll get it figured out. Let me go on the live stream here.
Do this before.
Let's see here. Let me... All right, give me a minute. I'll figure this out. Let's see here. Live. Chat. Let's see here. Layers. Chat. All right, this is going to take me a minute. Let's see here. It's going to take me a few minutes to figure this out. I'll face me. It's going to take me a few minutes to figure this out. Thank you for subscribing. All right, let me get back into Streamlabs. Let's see here. Streaming settings. Let's see here. Chat settings. Make it big for me. All right, I'll figure this out. Thanks for the super chats. Just give me a minute here. I'll get this figured out. I've done it before. Let's go back into my screens. Camera source. Let's see your chat. Showing on stream. Hidden on stream. Let's see if that took care of it. Got it. Let's see if that worked. Care of it. Yes, got it. Let's see if that worked. I think that fixed it. Good. I can still see the chat, but you guys can't. Good. All right. Yeah, I had to do this once before. Sorry about that. But I'm sure you see now, you get to see firsthand with my eyes how big I have to make the chat to see it. All right, Johnny, thank you for bringing that to my attention. So we're going to go out now. Yep, I have to have it big to read it without glasses. So, Johnny, thanks again. Thanks again for bringing that to my attention. Because I'm sure the chat was covering up the live stream the whole time I've been streaming. So, yeah. We're just going to go out. We'll definitely go to the Exxon in Vinton. Maybe we'll go to the Market Parking Garage. I don't know. Let me get my car keys. But yeah, like I was saying, the TX10 is basically... The TX20 is the same thing as the TX10. It's just a lot faster. The fire alarm? I'll show it to y'all. Hold on.
Damn it. Alexa, haul sodium on. Alexa, haul sodium on. There's the fire alarm. Alexa, sodium on. Let's run the sodium vapor lights in here because they look nice and industrial. And they will get a lot brighter. You can see a sodium vapor warm up here. They're starting to vaporize. There is the fire alarm. Yep, the sodium vapor light. This one is 50 watts. This one behind the TV is 150. This one behind the TV is 150 watts. Alexa, green light on. One of my YouTube viewers actually sent me this light fixture that's back here. Alexa, green light off. This guy back here. And this guy over here. So we have mood lighting here. But yeah, the sodium lights are basically all fired up now. I need my wallet. And I will put these Digicams back where I display them. This cable here is in the way. You tuck that back there, it won't stay. See if I can squeeze it under the TV. There we go. Now I can stick these cameras back here. Don't want too close to the fluorescent light because it'll eventually bleach the box. Oh, that sodium light is definitely making this cord brittle. You can see where the ultraviolet rays have bleached the countertop. Let's see here. Okay, I got my vape, my keys. I need my cell phone. And my cup. And we're going to go out now. Yep, this was on my motorcycle. This was on my motorcycle. And now I have it on my Toyota. I have the same plate on my Toyota. Oh, that Roanoke station garage. I'll drive y'all by it. I'll show y'all. I don't know if I feel like trespassing in there this time of night because there are some interesting characters that are probably hanging out in the garage. Alexa, haul sodium off. You can see that thing as it dims down. Now I'm going to show you outside the apartment how bright the lights are. Now, we may end up dropping as I get away from the router, but as soon as I connect to LTE or 5G, it'll start working again. Look at my apartment, y'all. You can see which one's mine, the one with the sodium vapor lamps. See, look at all these other apartments, and then look at mine. Mine has the sodium vapor lamps. They need to put a street light back here. It is pitch black. All right, guys, we should be back now. We should be on LTE. We should be on LTE now. But I got a new dash camera in here. You probably can't see it. But here it is. Let's see if it should start up.
Here's my new dash cam. And now it's recording. Nope, this is not the Avalon. We are in the Hyundai. The Avalon is over in the parking deck. Yeah, let me see if I can back out without getting hit. People fly down this damn road. I will show you where the Avalon is. Well, it's not dangerous at all to drive in the middle of the night. I do it all the time. I prefer driving at night. I actually feel safer because there's less traffic on the road. I got 3/4 of a tank in here. Let me put the YouTube music on real quick for y'all. I'll do this while I'm stopped because no one's behind me. And let me see if I have a USB-A charger that'll reach that. No. Let me just get on Apple iTunes, library, playlists, YouTube music. Play. If you look in this parking garage ahead of us, see my Avalon right there in front of us on the right hand side? Now if someone steals my car, I'll know who did it. See the Avalon? Whoops, didn't want to do that, but there's my Avalon right there. The dash cam has a 4-camera system, front and rear in the front and rear in the back. There's a ThyssenKrupp in there. I'm just gonna take a drive. Maybe we'll drive out to Salem just for the hell of it. I can go to Sheetz and get some fries there. I want some ice cream. We'll drive out to Salem just for the hell of it. But, okay, I'll tell you what. Y'all want to see the market parking garage? We can go inside the market parking garage. All right, here we go. I can't really get to the Roanoke Station garage because the road is closed going to it. Which Dovers? Oh, market parking garage. Yes, we're going to ride the elevator there. I'm going to take y'all there and we're going to ride the... Yeah, every time I park my car, when I run this car out of gas, I'm going to fill it up, I'll park it and drive the Avalon for a tank. The Avalon's been sitting for about a month, so it needs to be driven. Actually, Matt, my buddy Matt from Blacksburg, installed the dash cams and did an excellent job with the wire management. I'm going to tell you something. You better enjoy Dover Impulse when you can, because the next 10 years, you're going to see a lot of it disappearing as parts are unavailable for it. Elmwood's elevator's broken again. Yes, we can go check on it, but I think it's still broken. There's the Roanoke Station garage. Are they going to demolish it? If they are, I'm going to try to see if they'll let me in the elevator to pull the buttons out of it. Oh, I can't go left here. I just screwed myself big time. This is a one-way street. The Avalon is automatic. This one's a 6-speed manual. The Avalon's a 4-speed automatic. I don't know. I'll go see. I'll see where it is. I mean, I didn't see the indicator on. Looks like we might, let's see, this is Friday. Yeah, looks like we'll be going to Elmwood first. Elmwood's just right down here. Yep, this is a manual. This is a stick shift. Not that I'm aware of. Oh, it's on the first floor. I think that's where it's been sitting. They honestly need to mod this elevator. Well, have a good night, Lucy. They need to mod this damn elevator. I mean, a full-on mod. Yeah, but this thing did get the security update. I did take this car in. It had the recall because of the TikTok thing where people were stealing Hyundais and Kias. So this car does have the upgrade. This one right here, they need to do a full-on mod on this piece of junk. It was as of a couple days ago when I drove by here, I saw the indicator out. If it's working, we'll ride it. I think Otis has the contract here in Roanoke now, and I'll tell you, nothing against ThyssenKrupp, but I'm going to tell you something. Otis in Roanoke is a lot better than ThyssenKrupp is, and I feel if Otis did it, they would do it right. It got a step above a slap on. It got a new controller. It got new electronics, but basically, it got a new controller and new buttons. The cab is the same. The doors are the same. They didn't even put new doors on it. They didn't even put new doors on it. Let's go. Looks like, let's see here. I bet you this thing is turned off. If it's working, by God, we'll take it on a ride.
Please press on screen. Welcome. Please proceed into the lot.
Let's see what's going on here. I'm just going to park here real quick. Get my permit up. Ah! It's on. It's on. Let us see if it runs. This thing is actually on. Let's see if it's running today. Huh. It was broken the other day. Well, they put a new floor in it. All right, I don't know if I trust this thing. Indicator's still burned out. Let's see if it does. Ooh. All right, it just broke. Huh. All right, it started up again. Okay. Oh my gosh. It went above. This thing is in bad shape. I don't know if I want to ride this thing in. I don't feel like getting trapped in this thing tonight. This thing is... Look, it's stopping again. It just stopped. It just stopped again. This thing is running horrible. Should we take another ride on this thing? I just don't want to get trapped in this thing at this time of day. Oh my God, those doors are so slow. Should we take another ride on this thing? We'll try it one more time, but then we're getting out of here. All right, let's watch it out the window the whole time. Stopped at 2. Let's press 5 again. I watch it over level, then level down. Over levels and levels down. This is the 5th floor. All right, let's see if we can go down to 1 without stopping this time. Last time I stopped on 4. All right, stopped on 4. All right, y'all, this elevator is not working good. It's randomly stopping, and when it does, the doors don't open. Look how bad this door operator is, y'all. All right, yeah, this thing needs some help. You need help. Yeah. It needs help, big time. That elevator needs help. That was bad. That was bad. Maybe tomorrow I will come down here with the T900, or I don't know. If I'm going to do an update video, I should probably do it on my iPhone and not the T900. I should probably bring my iPhone down here and try to film it in its current condition. Yeah, what is this? Caution tape? Okay then. Let me see if I can scan my ticket to get out of this place, because the card where the scanner thing over here is messed up. Daily and monthly. Let's see if this will scan my ticket, or else I'm going to have to call someone to get the gate open.
Please scan your ticket or scan your monthly card.
Damn thing won't scan. Let's see here. It won't scan. Oh, I'm scanning the wrong side.
Thank you for your business.
That would help.
Drive safely.
If I would scan the right time, that was my fault. That was user error. That was user error. Now, I'm going to drive out to Vinton, the Exxon in Vinton, and get a drink. Then we're just going to drive around for a little while. That was user error. But I'll tell you, I'm debating. If I'm going to come down, I mean, maybe I'll bring, I don't know. I'm thinking an update video like this should be on my current camera. I'm going to bring my iPhone 13 mini down here and show what's going on with that elevator. I mean, I'm not trying to bash the city of Roanoke at all. But that Elmwood elevator has been nothing. That Elmwood elevator has been nothing but trouble since the mod. I mean, it had a few issues when it was a US. Well, I can't wait to see iOS 18. I wish they dropped the beta, because I have betas on my other phone. Basically, they put an engine immobilizer on this car. Yep, it's still the 15. I'm probably going to sell my 15 Pro to Jason and get a 16 Pro Max. I wish I could get a small phone, but I need the bigger battery, because running with these big phones is not fun. Yeah, I know. Someone commented on my YouTube channel saying they were watching this on iOS 18. How do you get it? I mean, I'm on a beta tester. I'm a public beta tester. Which car getting modded? I got lucky with the Hotel Roanoke, because I had no luck contacting the hotel. I happened to run into the Otis techs when I was in there with Jared when we were just looking at the elevators, and the Otis techs were there. They're not going to spend the money on it. I'll tell you. Like I said, okay, when you're dealing with the government, okay, these garages are government-owned. When you're dealing with the government, they're going to spend as little money as possible on something like an elevator. And yes, I work for Norfolk Southern still. They're going to spend as little money as possible on that elevator. That elevator is, like I said, Elmwood has been problematic since the mod. We're going to Vinton, then we'll go to Sheetz and Salem where I'll get some fries. After I get off this live stream, I'm going to do probably just a 30-minute run. I'll run halfway to Vinton. That Elmwood elevator, though, is running horrible. It's stalling out. God forbid a handicapped person on the upper level needs it. Or if they get out and go down to the city and it breaks while they're out and about, they're not going to be able to get back to their car. I mean, it was, like I said, they did it. I'm not going to lie. I'm not out to bash ThyssenKrupp. I'm not going to say they're a bad company because I'm going to see them next month. But this mod is just pathetic. That mod is pathetic. Hey Meg, how you doing? There's no way around it. It's just a lousy mod. To anyone that super chatted, thank you, because on Streamlabs I don't get notified with a highlighted message. It just shows the dollar amount. Hotel Roanoke's mod is good, and the Diesel Ducey elevator mod was good, but that elevator's out of commission because there was a water leak in the machine room and it ruined the electrical equipment. I'll be honest, Elmwood's mod was bad from the get-go. Honestly, it wouldn't bother me if Otis came over there and put a Gen 3 in. Although I do like the hydraulic better. A Gen 3 would be the ultimate mod. I have my old 60 gigabyte iPod. It still works, I think. I throw it in from here. Cheerful Ragtime will always be around, but it's not going to be on every video anymore. This hill right here is a killer to run up. McDonald's. This hill is a total killer to run up. Right past this light, it gets brutally steep. It's almost a mile uphill. This is a brutal hill to run. Just drive, oh my gosh, right here, right past the speed limit sign is where it really gets bad. This is killer to run this hill. Well, thank you. I'm glad someone likes my voice. I think it sounds really good on the TX10. Right here is the steepest part of the hill. Then it levels off and goes down a little bit. Then it's uphill until you get to Kroger. Get a little bit of a break right here. Then it's uphill until you get to Kroger. Yes, you have to be a conductor. Or if my videos are pointless, don't watch them. Don't watch them. And no one's making you watch them. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much. And thanks for the $5. Oh, just ignore them. They're just a stupid troll just trying to get attention. Coit Lover is just a troll. Just ignore them, people. Come on. I'm sure one of my mods will block them. Yep, I actually saw the super chat. They're leaving a comment. They're bringing money to the channel. It's like I say, don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Boo to you. It's seniority based. It's seniority based. They're just on here trying to get attention. Don't say anything to them, people. But it's you hire on as a conductor. I mean, it's seniority based. That's just how the union agreement is. It's just how the union agreement is. That's just how it works. You hire on as a conductor or a brakeman. Yep, that's right. I'm making money off them. But anyway, Did you block the wrong channel? If you did, please let me know so I can unblock them. Because it's really hard for me to go in and unblock someone because, what was I going to say? Like I said, I block all trolls. I don't tolerate that stuff on this channel, so. If you block, let's see here. If you block the wrong channel, Jay, just text me the name of the channel you blocked, and I'll go try to unblock it. Unless you're able to. I don't know if you can or not. As a mod, you should be able to get into my stuff. Oh, I've been watching since year 2. That's awesome. That makes me so happy. Oh, Shmooly, thank you for coming in. Wow, I got the text from you. Thank you. Shmooly's a longtime friend of mine from Texas. I like him. He's really cool. He's really cool. Shmooly's awesome. I really like him. If you're still on here, yeah, like I said, I've accidentally blocked the wrong channel and I have to go back and try to unblock it. It just happens. The chat makes it hard. But guys, I'm going to leave y'all out here while I run in the Exxon real quick. Going to get a soda. Okay, City Place. Well, it's good to see you. I'm happy to have you here. I mean, next time I get in your area, we got to get together because you've been a friend of mine for a long time. I really like you. I will be right back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs. Yeah, Jay just texted me and told me the users he blocked. So, yeah. Restroom tours, bogan, speakers, and fire alarm. You didn't do anything wrong. It was an accident. No harm, no foul. When I get to my computer, I will unblock you. So, I am so sorry. I apologize that you got blocked. And Jay does too. It was an accident. So, I don't know if you're able to unblock them, Jay, it'd be great. But if not, it's no big deal. I'll just do it when I get home on the computer. So, like I said, to those two users, you didn't do anything wrong. You got blocked by accident. So, yeah, you didn't do anything wrong. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. So, but anyway, let's get the music back on and we'll drive out towards Salem. Going from the extreme east side of town to the extreme west side of town. Oh, so mods, I got a question for my mods. Are you guys able to get in and unblock users as well? Because I don't know what screen you guys see. Jay, thank you. Like I said, you guys, I really have awesome people that take care of me. Jay, Johnny, everyone that helps me with this channel. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me make sure this is playing out my it's playing out my royalty-free music. And you guys are awesome. So to those users that got blocked, you did nothing wrong. It was just an accident. And I've done it before too. It's easy to block the wrong account. But we're driving out to Salem now. Vinton is not as strict as it used to be. Salem, they'll get you for 6 over. Yep, we're driving out to Salem. I'll tell you what, on the way over there, we'll stop through downtown and go through the Market Parking Garage. This song is called This. I love Detroit. I love Detroit so much that when I was in the antique mall up there, I bought a Welcome to Detroit sign. I'm going to tell you, I think I said this before about like ghetto-ness. St. Louis and Detroit are both known to be very ghetto cities. And I'm going to tell you something. St. Louis is trying to do better. Detroit is doing better. St. Louis should learn a few things from Detroit. I'm going to tell you something. I'm a Mac user. I'm by no means an Apple fanboy, but I am a Mac user. And I'm going to tell you something. Yep, that was my sign. I'm going to tell you something. Apple computers are great, but they engineer planned obsolescence into them. Soldered on hard drives. The only thing replaceable in that damn computer is the battery. Oh, thank you. That makes me happy. I love it, like I said, and that's why I'm trying to bring back these old cameras. Now, if I start using them in every video, they won't be special. But I am going to try to use them more. Like this vlog style adventure video, like the video you're going to see this weekend and the one I showed off on this live stream, that's kind of the direction I want to take this channel. I want to do more videos like that and less just single elevator videos. I want to turn this more into quality versus quantity.
Like I said, Apple needs to do better. They're making the iPhone more repairable. They need to, like, I'm going to tell you, the best Mac that was ever made. Mid-2012 unibody. Everything in that was repairable. The memory, the Wi-Fi card, the hard drive, everything. I'm stuck in the Apple ecosystem because I've been using it since 1991. Yeah, Apple is doing better with their phones. They need to do the same with their laptops. Put a freaking M2 slot in there. Then you can change the hard drive yourself. After we go out to Salem. But one of my wonderful mods already took care of the issue, so I don't have to get on there, which makes me happy. My first Mac was the Mac 2 Classic. I gave it to a collector in Pittsburgh. And he pulled the hard drive to where I have all my files off of it. Just make it to where you can change out the hard drive. That way I can, like I said, I can pay like $400 for a hard drive instead of $2,000 for the same thing that they want. What they charge for hard drive upgrades in these new Macs is highway robbery. Apple is horrible about overcharging for storage. 8 terabytes should not be $2,000. It should be maybe $800. Yes, all batteries have to be replaced at some point. Most lithium-ion batteries are good between 200 and 1,000 cycles. Well, we're about to go in the market parking garage. And I'll tell you another thing Apple pioneered. The $1,000 phone. Before the iPhone 10, smartphones were like $500. The iPhone 15 Pro Max should be like maybe $700, not $1,700. It's ridiculous. I'm telling you, the only reason, if you're on a Mac, stay on a Mac. If you're on Windows, stay on Windows. You don't want to pay the Apple tax to get in the Apple ecosystem. Now, I'm going to tell you, Apple has made, like I said, the iPhone 15s are very repairable. They've made them a lot more repairable. Elmwood is doing bad, as you saw earlier in the video. If you want to see Elmwood, rewind about 30 minutes. Oh, you'll see it. It stalled on me 4 times. Market's always usually pretty good, though. These Dover DMCs are the best hydros that were ever made. I mean, Apple is a premium brand, but it's not worth the price they're charging for their equipment. Yeah, just slap a new screen protector on that and you'll be fine. We're going to have to be quick because I only have 15 minutes in here. We only have 15 minutes in this parking deck, so throw my trash away in here too. Yeah, I got the market. Let me stick the ticket on the seat.
Sorry about this, guys. There we go. Now let's get on the elevator's wide angle lens. Here's the market garage elevator. Let's see. This one rarely goes down. Oh, my legs are sore from my run last night. After I get off this live stream, I'm going to go run for 30 minutes. Seems to be working. Ooh, it smells good in here. It smells clean. I think it's that thing. We'll look at the numbers on the way down. Yeah, those mini iPhones, my battery's already degrading, but it's not very expensive to have it replaced. Oh yeah, Southern fast food chains, Chick-fil-A and Cookout. All right, let's listen to the motor. They did make an effort to clean the window recently. It's only like $70. This thing just runs really well. And honestly, since they have security in these garages, I feel a lot safer because they chase them out. I know the head of security here. Oh, Chick-fil-A is way too pricey. And yes, I agree about that. They're not, as a gay man, I don't like some of their practices. We'll go ride the other one, then we'll leave. I'll go to Sheetz and get my free fries. It does take a little while to level. They should adjust the leveling on this. Since we're healthy, we're going to walk up the steps to the first floor. Nope, the steps are over there. Are they open? Yeah, they should be. Tape on everything. What did they paint? They painted something. Do not walk on floor. I don't see where the floor paint was. Yeah, I don't like some of Chick-fil-A's practices. Supposedly, they're not doing it anymore, but just the fact that they did. Like I said, me and Zach will go there occasionally, but I don't like what they, Cookout is a Christian company, and no one hates Cookout. Chick-fil-A, also known as Bigot Bird, home of the homophobic chicken. I mean, the food they have is really good. It's overpriced, and I don't like some of what they've done. Look at this paint job here. Look at that. I'm going to tell you something. I mean, as far as Pride Month goes, I don't like the way that some businesses are using it as a marketing campaign.
It's not something to make money. I'll tell you about Pride Month after we ride this elevator and why we even have it. I have an iPhone 13 mini, an iPhone 8, an iPhone SE, and second generation 15 Pro Max and a 15 Pro. All right, here we go up. This one has a fan on, and I don't have my keys with me. They should just put LEDs in these indicators. Ooh, this went over level. It wasn't rough or anything. It just over leveled and leveled down. We'll go back to the car now and get out of here so I don't have to pay for parking. But this right here is one of the smoothest hydraulic startups. Yeah, I'm a gay man, so obviously, I mean, yeah, and I'm going to tell you something I've learned. Some of the most homophobic people you will ever come across are people that are LGBT who haven't accepted what they are yet. Well, I still have the Droid Charge. I have my Galaxy S5, my Galaxy Note 4, but let me tell you all this. The whole reason we have Pride Month, it's not about, oh, look at me, I'm gay. No, that's not what's about. It's about recognizing the fact that there are still places in the world where we can be killed for who we love. Now, I don't really care much for these pride parades and stuff because sometimes it brings out the worst of us. But the whole reason we have Pride Month is because, I mean, we still, like I said, in some parts of America, people are still really nasty to us. And sadly, it's mainly, I mean, like I said, I don't like to call myself a Christian because of how bigoted some are. But, I mean, I'm gay. I believe in God. And the word homosexual wasn't even in the Bible until the 1940s. So, like I said, it's just some of these narrow-minded, conservative Christian people who obviously don't know what love thy neighbor means or judge not lest ye be judged means. So, yeah, the whole reason Pride Month exists, it like I said, it's, and the thing that bothers me is I understand, like, it's one thing to be supportive, but these businesses are just changing to the rainbow logo just to try to make money. And I'll be honest with you, I am one of those people. Because of religious propaganda for years, I tried to be straight when I wasn't. I even got married. I knew back when I was a kid. And like I said, I'm not trying to turn this into a why am I gay chat, but the whole thing is it's just no one should be shamed for how they were born. No one should be shamed for how they were born. Yes, it was free. Because I'll be honest, there was a time like I mean, I'm not proud of this, but I was homophobic. And I look at it like this. I mean, a lot of people, I think, are homophobic because they're struggling to accept who they are. Because some of the most homophobic people in the world end up coming out to be gay at some point. But I look like this. I mean, it really shouldn't even be a political issue. I honestly wish we didn't even have to have Pride Month. I mean, it shouldn't matter. You guys follow me closely. No, I'm not getting on here every live stream saying, oh, I'm gay, oh, this, that. No, the only reason I brought it up is because I guess that was said about Chick-fil-A. And it's just, I just want people to be aware that the whole reason Pride Months exist is because of what still happens to us in other parts of the world. and still even here in America. But I'm going to tell you this. If anyone is watching this and you are gay, you are lesbian, you want to be transgender or whatever, accept yourself. You are not defective. Yes, race, and there is still racism here. Accept yourself. You are not defective. And to those of you out here that are straight, accept yourself. Don't think that, like, and that's another thing. There's so much tension between the LGBT community, and like I said, we're not trying to shove our beliefs down anyone's throats. I mean, it's not about that. We just don't want people to be nasty to us or tell us we're bad and we're going to hell and all that stupid stuff. So that's kind of what it's about. So, I mean, like I said, I'm very, and like I said, on this channel, I don't care, gay, straight, Christian, atheist, Buddhist, black, white, yellow, anyone is welcome on this channel, and I love everyone. And you don't have to agree with me. Like I said, the thing is, it's not like I chose to be gay. It's not, okay, and that's another thing I want to get out there. Being gay is not a choice. Like, believe me, if I could be straight, I would. It would be a lot easier socially, but that's not how I'm wired. Oh, the music? Here we go. Sorry about that. I can't stand, like I said, I mean, yeah, the N-word. There's no reason for that. When I see a black person, I don't think of them as any different than me. I mean, racism is just as bad. Basically, like, this whole video thing, okay, I'm going to tell you something. Being stinky is a choice. If you're stinky, that's a choice. Yeah, you have the right to be shamed for being stinky, because you can do something about that. But being who you are, gay, straight, white, black, you should not be put down at all for that. And this is what the music is. It's called Elevators by 1 or 2 Feet. And God, and as a strong believer in God, the way that some of his supposed followers act toward us is not what he would want. So, okay, end of rant. Let's go to Salem and get some French fries. And the only reason, I'm talking about being consistently stinky, like some of the, like that I ran into in that elevator in Kansas. And the only reason, I forgot what I was saying. Never mind, must not be that important. I can't remember what I was going to say. Oh, well. Can't remember what I was going to say. It was something about either being gay or stinky. I mean, yeah, exactly. And that's the thing is, like, I mean, I guess I'm a Christian. I mean, I believe in Jesus. I believe he died for my sins. But I don't believe a lot of the ideologies. And I'm going to tell you something about a lot of these churches. Okay, you guys have got me on a rant. Tithing is a scam. I've done some research on it in the Bible. Tithing is a scam. I mean, like I said, I mean, I would be more inclined to give to a church that's not trying to pull money out of me. Exactly, James, exactly. As long as you're not murdering people or doing bad things to children, I mean, as long as you're not being a bad person, just don't be nice. Live and let live. Wow, I got on a rant. Sorry about that, guys. But I feel some of the stuff that I said needed to be said. Well, I remember I was going to say the only reason I even came out as gay, because like I said, who cares what I'm into? It's the only reason I came out as gay is because I got in a relationship. Because I can't go around telling people, oh, Zach's just my friend. It wouldn't be fair to Zach. It wouldn't be fair to me. That is the only reason I came out. What's a total disgrace is how some of these conservative Christians act toward people when they probably don't even know what the Bible says. Yeah, this Arco, that's the first Arco station I have seen on the East Coast. And I think there is another one on the other side of town. I mean, Arco is, I thought it was like a West Coast station because I heard Sir Mix-a-Lot singing about it in one of his rap songs years ago. I don't think the public schools should be shoving any political ideology or religion down someone's throats, but at the same time, I think people at a young age need to be aware that, hey, it's just normal if you see a man with a man or a woman with a woman. You don't have to go on and on and on and say what they do. You just need to say, look, it's normal. Some people love men, some people like women. It's normal. I think that's all that needs to be put out, is it's just normal. I just think the schools need to, I mean, obviously, I think it should be talked about, you know, at the age where sex ed starts coming into the picture. I mean, I don't think, like, kindergartners need to be told about, you know, but still, it just needs to be, like, some people have a mommy and a daddy, some people have a mommy and a mommy, some people have a daddy and a daddy, just stuff like that, you know? It just needs to be more normalized at a young age. It's 72 right here, and it's pretty comfortable. I'll tell you, since I've lost weight, I actually love the heat and hate the cold. When I was fat, I loved the cold and hated the heat. I actually have the heater on in my car right now because I'm cold. I'll tell you one thing, I do not want to go back to work tomorrow. Anyone that knows anything about the railroad, they work the hell out of us. I will tell you this, on a local level, we've been treated a lot better. Well, thank you for subscribing. On a local level, we're treated a lot better, but just the way that these train companies work us, it ought to be illegal. I have to work 6 days to get 48 hours. I still call my daddy. I have to work 6 days to get 48 hours off. Okay, most people, like Zach, for example, he gets off work Friday at 5 p.m. Friday at 5 p.m., okay? He doesn't go back to work Monday until 7 a.m. But correct me if I'm wrong. Is that more than 48 hours? Question mark? Yes, it is. So why in the hell should train employees only get 48 hours off every 6 days? That ain't no life. And $100,000 a year ain't nothing now. It ain't worth it. It ain't. I would take a pay cut, a massive pay cut, a $30,000, $40,000 a year pay cut to have a normal life. And Gen Z, the younger people, are what's going to make things better on the railroad, because these young people are coming out here, they're working it for about a month and they're quitting. My favorite, I like Sesame Street, the electric company, Today's Special. I love Today's Special. I love Today's Special. Oh my gosh, I hope it's not hot where you are. So one good thing about window units, they go bad, you just go buy another one. We're almost out in Salem now. I'm going to tell you something. Working on the railroad has its pros and cons. Like I said, first year conductors are making about over $100,000 a year. I mean, it's not as good money as it used to be, but $100,000 a year in Roanoke is a living wage. You can live fairly comfortably. You can live fairly comfortably off $100,000 a year. But at the same time, if you're single, it's great. But if you're in a relationship or you're a married man or woman, you're going to be missing a lot of your family time up in some crappy hotel. And this is why I hate hotels. Everyone that watches me and knows me well knows I hate being in a hotel. I would much rather stay in someone's house or with a friend than a hotel. Because when you work for the railroad, half of your life is going to be spent in a hotel room. Half of your life. So yeah, it's not good. Yeah, and that's the thing is, these people that want to judge and call names, they're the, like I said, they're just making themselves look like idiots, that's all. Car next. This car's been following me. They're way behind me now. You know, I was over in Sweden. I did the calculations. It was like $6 a gallon. All right, here's the Salem city limit sign. Right here where the speed limit sign is. We're now outside of Roanoke. We're now in Salem City. This is Salem City. We're going to be driving right through downtown Salem because we're going to the Sheetz way out on the west side of town. They're way back there now. It would be crazy if I mean that happened in Atlanta. I met Jack through one of these live streams. I have a high pressure, so I also have a low pressure sodium, which those are very rare. Low pressure sodiums aren't made anymore. This used to be Lakeside Amusement Park where they had the Shooting Star wooden roller coaster, but this got ruined in the flood of '85. That's one thing about Roanoke. Since we're in a valley, we are subject to flooding. Almost the entire downtown area is a floodplain. I got some maintenance done probably about a month ago down at the dealership in Christiansburg. I got my clutch gear oil changed. I got 4 new tires. What's not made anymore? Oh, low pressure sodium. I mean, sadly, everything's going LED, which is more efficient, but there's just something cool about these sodium lights. Like, these are all sodium lights here, and I have a feeling basically what they're doing is they burn out, the city's putting LEDs in. LEDs have much better color rendering, which is nice. That was cool, and I think his name is Cameron. He still talks to me from time to time. I've been recognized in public in, I think it was somewhere in Sweden, a small town in Sweden, New York City, Dallas, Las Vegas, where else have I been? And Atlanta. Only one time in Roanoke. This is 25 now? What a freaking speed trap. This is 25. This is ridiculous. We're not even in downtown yet. This is totally ridiculous. This is just a pure speed trap. The fact that this is 25. It didn't used to go to 25 till over this hill. I drive the Hyundai more because I'm trying to keep miles off the Toyota. This is just pure ridiculousness, having to go 25 miles an hour through this. This is where it used to drop to 25, because we're about to come into downtown Salem. Hey, Uncommon Elevators, how you doing? Haven't seen you on here in a while. Good seeing you, buddy. Yeah, this is just ridiculous. They did the same thing in Vinton. Yeah, this is like Roanoke doesn't give a rat's you-know-what about the speed limit. But here in Salem, they do enforce it. From what I've heard, the Salem police are, I'm trying to think of a word that's not bad. They're butts. There we go. I said a word that's not bad. They're butts. Roanoke police are pretty cool. The Vinton cops are pretty cool too. They'll give you tickets, but not as bad. Like, Vinton is not as bad about speed enforcement. The cops over there are pretty cool too. Vinton's police are not that bad. Blacksburg police are total butts. There we go. I'm trying to find nice words since I am trying to be family friendly. I mean, this 25, like here, like we're still in part of downtown. I could understand a 25-mile speed. Let me see where it goes up to 35. Hope that wasn't a cop. Yep, I have several. Yeah, it's still, oh my gosh, this 25-mile-an-hour speed goes on forever. This is where it used to drop to 25, I think. Let me see how long we have to go 25 for. So we're out of downtown. This should be 35 right here. 35 is a safe speed limit for this area. We are well out of downtown now. William, have a good night. Still freaking 25? Are you kidding me? This is ridiculous. We are out of downtown. There's another speed limit 20. That's a new sign, too. It's already got a bend on it. Someone probably tried to knock it down. Holy cow. It doesn't, the speed limit doesn't increase till we get... Did they make this whole street? Finally, it goes to 35. Yeah, that is ridiculous. The speed, wow. We're almost a mile out of downtown. Now you can go 35. Pure insanity. In reality, this road should be about 45, but I'll take 35 because you can get away with 40 here. I'll go into Sheetz with y'all, but I gotta pee, so I'm probably going to pause the stream while I'm in the bathroom, because as I always say, we don't want to stream the stream. We've gone from Vinton to Salem, which is all the way across town. That speed limit, though, in there, like I said, Salem has just gotten really bad with the speed limit. Now, I can understand right in downtown where all the businesses are and the people are in residential neighborhoods, yeah, it should be 25. But it should not be 25 on a 4-lane road with this business district. I wish we'd go the metric system here in America. I really do. We need to go metric. All right, let me see if I can get on the wide angle lens now. All right, we are in Sheetz here. We'll get some soda. But I am going to the bathroom, so we definitely don't want to stream the stream. All right, we should be back now. go over here and get the fries. There we go, we got the fries. These should be free. All right, let me get the loyalty card that someone gave me. There we go, we got the fries. So let us go over here. But yeah, this is inside of Sheetz. This is what Sheetz looks like. It's really cool. They got the kitchen here, store over there, you got some tables, so this is nice. So we'll just sit down here and wait for the We got music playing in here. It's not too loud. I'm not really much of a Starbucks person. I'm really not much of a Starbucks person. It's been a while since I've done Starbucks. But let me check my other phone. Oh crap, I'm pocket pulling stuff. So let me go ahead and kickstand on this case broke. But yeah, my fries should be up in about 2 minutes, and then we'll go back home. But I've had a good time with you guys. Like I said, I just like Bert and Ernie and Grover and Oscar. But yeah, this is a nice Sheetz. So it really is. But yeah, they're cooking my fries as I speak. I see them back there cooking. I think they have about a minute and a half left. Sheetz is better than Wawa. I mean, Wawa has some good stuff, but Wawa is so expensive. I'll tell you what Sheetz really has that's good. The grilled chicken Parmesan sub. If you ever go to Sheetz, get a sub, put grilled chicken, marinara sauce, and Parmesan cheese on it. That on a pretzel roll, the whole thing's only 800 calories for a foot long. Most of the calories are in the damn bread. It's loaded with carbs though. Bread is loaded with carbs. I'd say the small fry here is only about 150, maybe, 180 calories. I just got small fries. Oh, I love McDonald's. That's probably one of my favorite places. And it's the easiest place for me to manage my calories. My fries are up, so I'm gonna go get them. Whataburger is my favorite though. I'll tell you, these Sheetz fries, when they're cooked fresh, they're amazing. And here comes my fries. Yeah, McDonald's is better than Wendy's, I think. Oh wait, that's someone else's order. I guess someone got some before me. I'll wait till they call my number. I forgot what number I am. McDonald's fries are good if they don't sit more than 7 minutes. When they first come up, they are amazing. Bojangles is awesome. Yep, the bag of fries. No, I'm good. Thank you so much. You have a good day. All right, now we will take these outside and eat them in the car. See, this place starts out at $14.50 an hour, which is a pretty good wage. None like Buc-ee's, from what I've heard. I mean, I've actually... Oh, there goes a train to Bluefield. I go on those tracks all the time. From what I've heard, I know several people that have worked at Sheetz. It's a good place to work. If Buc-ee's could learn something from Sheetz as far as how to treat employees, maybe they'd be good. Bojangles is amazing. I love Bojangles. So we will eat the French fries now. Yep, that train is going to Bluefield. Look at these. These are great. They're so hot I can barely touch them. Well, thank you. Nah, I don't want to work retail again. I mean, Buc-ee's is a cool concept, but from what I've gathered, the owner's basically a conservative jerk. And I'm not saying all conservative people are bad. But like I said, they do not treat their employees good at all. They pay them well. It's kind of like the railroad. They pay them well, but they treat them like crap. But I have to credit them. They have the biggest bathrooms you'll ever see. These are so good. Huh. They'll fire you if you breathe wrong. Or if you're 1 minute late to work, they'll fire you. So, yeah. Yep, that's a rear dash cam. It records inward and outward. I haven't seen that movie. Oh, yeah, gas station bathrooms are hit or miss. The McDonald's app is the only way I order. I want to be paid fairly and treated fairly. But, like, it's just... I'm talking about, like, Buc-ee's, Walmart, Norfolk Southern... A lot of these big companies just look at their employees as a number. That's why I don't care if it's Buc-ee's. No one should be loyal to any big business. As much as I like McDonald's, I'm not loyal to them. So at the end of the day, all they're doing is making money off you. Someone's getting rich off you. Capitalism, sadly, has a lot of problems. Okay, I take that back. Uncapped capitalism is not a good thing. Uncapped capitalism is not a good thing. And that's, sadly, among a lot of Americans. Like I said, I mean, I don't like capitalism. You should be rewarded for hard work, yes. You should make money for working hard. Oh, it's 25 here. Got to go 25. Used to not go to 25 till a mile down the road. I mean, a mix between capitalism and socialism would be good. So there's no reason anyone in this country should have to sleep on a street or not know where their next meal's coming from. And the problem with some of these far conservative mindsets are like, you're on your own. You lose your job, oh well, too bad. Hey, from Montana. Patrick, I'm actually planning on coming up to Montana at some point. I love Montana. It's a beautiful state. I need to get back with that person in Montana, so I'm going up to look at some elevators up there. Right here it should be 35. This should not be a 25-mile-an-hour speed restriction here. Watertown, New York. Montana's beautiful. Montana is beautiful. All right, let's hear. 40 kilometers an hour is what I'm doing now, about 26. I have been to 49 states. In August, I'll have been to 50. Sheetz is awesome. I mean, well, they have a cult following too, but it is what it is. It's cheap, affordable food. I'm by no means like loyal to them by any means, but I do like them. Where else can you go get food in the middle of the night? Actually, the Vinton McDonald's is now 24-hour drive-through. Montana doesn't have a lot of elevators. They got some. Cairns is another one of those places. I mean, Cairns is okay. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not good. But you have some people that swear by it, though, like Zachy and Jared. Oh, yes, I need to edit my boat. Oh, when I get home, I'm going to work on I'm going to run and then work on some YouTube. I'm not sure if I got to contact the person because I'm going to get to see some elevators in basically an undisclosed location. It's going to stay. Whataburger is awesome. I love them. The elevators I'm going to be seeing are in an undisclosed location. And someone made a valid point. Like I said, I'm not trying to gatekeep elevators from people or something. I'm trying to keep people out of these buildings so they don't harass the building owners. So there are a lot of places I will sneak into. I will trespass to get videos. But at the same time, if I'm trespassing, I don't want to say, hey, everyone else come trespass here. I don't want to cause problems for the building owner. That's the only reason I gatekeep some stuff. It's not that I'm trying to hide a cool elevator for myself. It's I don't want my video to cause problems for the building owner. Oh, I got over 200 videos in Sweden. Most of them are still on I'm going to start YouTube. When I get home, I'm going to start working on this. I'm going to go out and do my run first. I don't agree with that. Conversion therapy, like I said, I eat at Chick-fil-A sometimes, yes. Should I? Probably not. But I don't care if you're gay or straight. I mean, I would not want to support someone that tries to force someone to be that they're not. Property brands like hotels? Am I out of the 25 yet? God, I hope so. I'm going to go out and run when I get home. I need to get my exercise in. I just ate some carbs. Probably need to let it settle for just a few minutes. But carbs are good for running. Hey, Sonic, how you doing? Like I said, I apologize for not being present. I've just been so busy. Road trips, shoot. I'm going to Atlanta next month. going back to TK because I need to get a better video at their test tower. Because when I was there last time, I was there with a group. And I want to be able to shoot some silent content that I can voice over. And maybe just for the hell of it, I'll take the T900 down there. Marriott Marquis, I've heard, is key carded. I saw on a YouTube short or an Instagram story or something. YouTube, I heard you can get to 42 on the high-rise cars, but you can't go any higher. So I think there's another lobby on 42. But not just that. I actually asked them, I was like, they did invite me, but I need to go down there. It's just so I can get some footage where there's not a bunch of people in the background. Motel chains, I'm kind of biased with Choice Hotels just because they got such a big variety. Probably my least favorite one is Marriott, because I have had 2 back-to-back disgusting experiences at Marriott propers. So, I do not like the Marriott brand. Hilton seems to be okay, except Hampton. Some of the Hamptons are pretty dumpy. Holiday Inn is pretty nice. The Holiday Inn brand is pretty nice. I've seen pretty good consistency at Holiday Inn. But when I have 2 consistently bad, I mean, I'll tell you, that Marriott in Detroit is the absolute first time I've ever stayed in a hotel. The room was so bad, I had to request another room. That Marriott in downtown Detroit is a dump. I would have rather, like I said, roadway. I've stayed in roadway inns that were nicer than that Marriott in Detroit. The only Hilton brand I've ever had issues at was Hampton. Other Hilton brands I've stayed at have been wonderful. Thank you for the $1.99. I follow Trump, I follow Biden. I hate them both. Choice Hotels, I'm going to tell you, I've stayed in a lot of hotel chains. I'm speaking about cleanliness only, not amenities. The most consistent cleanliness I have seen across any hotel brand is Quality Inn. Someone give $100? Who? Someone give $100? But that Marriott in downtown Detroit is probably one of the worst hotels I've ever stayed at. Second worst hotel I ever stayed at was the Motel 6 in Williamsburg, but that one was torn down. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm going to be uploading my hotel tour. Now, the second room I got on the 67th floor at the Marriott in Detroit was acceptable. But like I said, I'm going to tell you, that Marriott in downtown Detroit, if anyone is planning on going to Detroit, please stay elsewhere. If you want to go there and ride the elevators, that's one thing. The elevators are kind of cool. But that Marriott in Detroit, Michigan is one of the worst hotel stays I've ever had. It was a dump. And they charge for everything, too. That Marriott in Detroit should be rebranded as like a, well, like maybe a red, no, not even, maybe a Super 8, not even that. I guess maybe I wouldn't even want to put it on the Choice brand. Like I said, I've stayed at Roadway, maybe like a Scottish Inn or something. Or let me think of some really crappy franchise. Or like the Budget Inn. Maybe it should be that Marriott in Detroit might qualify as a Budget Inn. Like I said, I mean, maybe if I stay at a few nice Marriott properties, my opinion will change, but every Marriott property I've ever stayed at has been bad. I'm not going to discuss who I'm... Okay, well, that's one thing that I go... I'm not going to discuss who I'm voting for. Or even if I'm going to vote. Embassy Suites is... Oh, that is a good hotel. They don't nickel and dime you for everything, but... Like I said, I hate all hotels equally. I hate all hotels equally. Sheraton is meh. The Microtel up in Princeton would be nice if they just get some good beds in there. And I'm going to tell you, you're going to laugh when I tell you this. Of every hotel I've ever stayed at in my whole life, guess which hotel has the most amazing bed I've ever slept in? Some of you guys might know it on this live stream. What is the most amazing bed I've ever slept in any hotel? I've probably mentioned it before, so someone here will probably get it right. What is the most Yep, you got it. The Days Inn Princeton. I wish we go back there now. That Days Inn Princeton, I looked up the mattress online. It was like a $1,200 mattress. The Days Inn in Princeton has the... honestly, that mattress I had in that room when I stayed there that night, it was more comfortable than this. It was the most comfortable bed I've slept in my whole life. And of all places, the Days Inn Princeton. That's the last place I would have expected to have the best bed in my life. They're supposed to be adjustable, but half the seats on the locomotives are broken, and it's like you're sitting on the floor. And the seats on the locomotive, like a bunch of fat people. I mean, I've sat on some seats in our locomotives where there's springs sticking out of it, and they'll poke you. I mean, who would think a crappy hotel in Princeton, West Virginia would have the best bed I've ever slept in? If the Microtel in Princeton could just get new beds, that place would be okay. The breakfast is mediocre, but I'll tell you, the Comfort Inn that we stayed at in Bluefield, you guys have probably seen some live streams from there. I loved that hotel. It had decent beds. It was clean. The staff treated us so good, and the breakfast was amazing. Now, back when I used to stay at the Days Inn in my older videos, that place was a hellhole. I wish we could go back to the Comfort Inn in Bluefield. Yep, I'm in Roanoke. I mean, like I said, back in the day, those beds were terrible, but they, like I said, when they remodeled the hotel, they got these, something, I think they're like Simmons Beauty Rest. I looked up the mattress online. It was a $1,200 mattress. The hotel in Burkeville is a Quality Inn. They don't stay there anymore. I haven't been east in probably a decade. They're staying at somewhere in Farmville. They're staying in Farmville. Oh, that Sleep Inn was nice too. The Sleep Inn is nice, and I hate to tell you this, the bed bug problem at the Sleep Inn was not caused by the hotel. They were caused by the damn PTI driver that they fired. The Sleep Inn was nice. Farmville is about 20 miles from Crew, I think. Far like that Sleep Inn was nice. I loved Doreen, the manager there. She was wonderful. She was wonderful. You know what I miss about the Sleep Inn and the Comfort Inn? The parking lot went around the building, and I could run in the parking lot. All right, let me get the trash out of the car. Go inside, get ready for my run. Yeah, we had to get rid of the headboard here at the apartment because I got some damn bed bugs from that PTI van. I don't know what it is about PTI drivers in West Virginia. The ones we got now are okay, but
I mean, I'm not trying to put anyone down, but his nickname was Stinky Stan. He stunk, and they had to get rid of the van because it was so infested with bed bugs. But yeah, I mean, it's just we freaking brought the bed bugs into that hotel, and I'm thinking that's why we may have been thrown out of there. Like I said, down in Bristol, they stay at a Courtyard by Marriott, which that is a nice property. I've been in there. It's a nice property. But the problem with the Courtyard by Marriott, no free breakfast. They charge you for everything, and the guys are complaining about it, which, yeah. I mean, I heard their breakfast is like $15. That's the one thing I don't like about nice hotels. They charge you for everything. Your little crappy 1-2-star motels, everything's free. And we may end up dropping as we get back on the Wi-Fi. But we're at the point now where it's about time for me to say goodnight. We've been on here over 2 hours. And I've had a lot of fun with you guys. We've definitely had some interesting conversations here. So, like I said, these late night lives are a little less formal than the ones in the day. But you guys are awesome. And yeah, here's the sign. I bought this at an antique mall in Detroit. The antique mall was in this building with an old Otis elevator. They had an old Otis elevator in the building that I bought this sign from. I'm mad because it's like new old stock. It got a little bit scratched up in the back of my car. But I paid $200 for this, which is probably too much. But I looked all over eBay. This apparently is a pretty rare sign. So, yeah. But, yep, that's my Welcome to Detroit sign. I love Detroit. I kind of fell in love with Detroit. After exploring it, the people I met up there, I really like Detroit. I only paid $50 for this one at an antique mall here in Roanoke. This one's in pretty good shape. I mean, it's scratched up a little bit because it was obviously used, but I got this one at an antique mall in Roanoke for $50. And that will probably be hung on the wall at my house. And, oh yeah, we got the Otis touch buttons working. Jason's going to have to fix this because the 3 button will not press. I don't know if the contact's bad in it or whatever, but 3 will not press. Did 7 go out too? No, it's just finicky. If your fingers are cold, they don't press well. Sometimes when I first turn on the power transformer, it doesn't work right. Yeah, 3 will not press. The 3 button will not press. Let me cancel the calls. Where's the button to cancel them? Oh, it's so hard. You have to reach over here and turn it off. Then I can place new calls. Now they're working. Yeah, this button just doesn't push anymore. It used to. They actually have a tube behind it. It's capacitive, but it uses a tube. There we go. Let me cut that off. This is what drives it. So yeah, this has been fun. I've had a really good time with y'all. Whoops. Sorry about that. Better out than in, as Shrek says. Now, I would say this. This would be down at the elevator museum, but the electricity down there is only 110 volts, and it won't power it. I cannot get this to work down at the elevator museum, because I would really love to have this on display at the elevator museum. This came from it came from a building in Dallas. I don't remember the name of the building, but I rode the elevator. And I also have a car panel from the Elevator there. I don't remember the name of the building that it came from. But I rode the elevator there. If anyone remembers the name of this building that this thing came from, well, have a good day at work, James. And here's someone, I want to meet you sometime, James. I really want to meet you. As well as some of the Northern Virginia guys like Uncommon Elevators and stuff like that. So, yeah. This is all Zach stuff here. I'll tell you, an elevator I don't trust right now is Elmwood. Hey, better out than in, as Shrek says. I didn't even know it was coming until it started coming out. When you get old, you blow out farts and you don't know it. Now, I'll tell you one thing. Farts are proof that God has a sense of humor. Because I don't care if you're 5 years old or 75 years old. Farting is funny. So anyway. Well, I love you guys. Let me see, who's texting me? It's probably one of my mom. Oh, okay, thank you, Shmuley. Thank you, Shmuley. I got the text, yeah. But yeah, I remember that place now. But I'd forgotten the name of the building. But yeah, anyway, I love you guys. This has been a lot of fun. If I'm ever in that area, I will. It's just, I don't really pass through that area much. I mean, it's not that I'm trying to say, hey, no, I'm not going to go in there. Midwest Hospital. Oh, I want to see. Yeah, Jay, talk to your dad sometime. If y'all can get me up there, I'll come up there. So I want some time with just you. Every time I've been with you, Jay, other people have been around. And it would be nice to spend some time with just you. Yeah, and come on down here, Uncommon. I'd love to show you the elevator museum. I really would. I know, what's his name? Brandon or something? I know he came down here a while back. Oh, yeah. But, you guys are all loved. This has been a good live stream. We've talked about a lot of interesting topics. And you guys are all wonderful. Like I said, I know I say this every time. I know I say this every time before I go, but I really do appreciate you guys. I really do appreciate you guys. I really do. And I appreciate the time y'all spent with me. I mean, y'all could have done anything else, but you chose to sit here on my boring live stream and keep me company. And for that, I'm very grateful. And I really hope I show it. I hope I'm not coming across as one of those YouTubers who thinks he's better than everyone, because I sure as hell ain't. I ain't no better than anyone watching the stream. So, but I love you guys. This has been great. I have really enjoyed having you guys here. And like I said, we've had some interesting discussions. And you know the beautiful part about it? There was no arguments. We just talked and had a good time. Except for one troll, so screw the troll. But it's so nice. This is what community's about. We got all different walks of life here. And I love each and every one of y'all. So until next time.